Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram. Om Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langhayate Girim Yat Kripatamaham Bande Paramananda Madhavam. Om Parthaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Gratitam Puranamunina Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitamritavarshinim Bhagavatim Ashtadashadhyayinim Ambatvamanusandadhami Bhagavad Gite Bhavatveshini. In the 4th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna gives the highest supreme vision of being able to connect to that inaction in action and action in inaction. Akarma in karma, karma in akarma. In other words, to be able to see the one in the many and to be able to see all this many contained in the one. This supreme vision, Sri Krishna says, one who is endowed with is liberated, does not get affected by any action or its results. They start performing action in the spirit of yajna. For a man of realization, what kind of yajna is it? Every aspect of yajna is that one Brahman or that infinite reality alone. Whether it is the instruments, whether it is the agent, whether it is the material, whether it is the goal, everything related to the yajna is that one reality alone. So the one who has connected to that reality does not see manyness, is able to see that oneness pervading everything. In order to reach that vision of reality, which is that supreme goal, there are other sadhanas or steps which are also communicated in the language of yajna. So these are either worship, contemplation, meditation, even perception, self-discipline, self-restraint, various types of regulation of breath. All these different activities
also done in the attitude of yajna, attitude of offering to the to a greater altar, is called yajna, and this action also leads us towards that goal of being able to understand or comprehend the oneness. Now, it was also said that whoever lives this kind of life in the spirit of yajna, offering everything and whatever remains, that one is receiving or accepting, such a person reaches that infinite, is able to attain that infinite, is able to know that infinite is I myself. That is the supreme state of realization, whether it happens step by step or whether it happens directly also. But for those who are not taking up this lifestyle, aligning their lifestyle to this most natural, most beneficial path, then such people, there is neither joy in this existence or in this lifetime, in this world, what to talk of anything greater or higher. So with that, the 31st verse we had seen, and now continuing, Bhagavan says in the verse number 32, Evam bahuvidha yajnaha vitata brahmano mukhe कर्मजान विद्धितान सर्वान एवं ज्ञात्वा विमोक्ष्यसे. Evam, in this manner, he says, after enumerating all these different sadhanas, different yajnas, now Bhagavan is saying in this manner, evam bahuvidhaha yajnaha. There are many types of sadhanas, many types of yajnas. Brahmanaha mukhe vitataha. These are all spread out, scattered, given in the where? Brahmanaha mukhe. What is this Brahma? This Brahma means Veda. In the Veda, in the scriptures, there are various such sadhanas which have been prescribed. So, hey Arjuna, whatever I have mentioned to you is just a few of those, but there are many others also. Bahuvidhaha, different types. And we have seen some of the even involuntary actions are mentioned here as yajna. That anyway I am going to breathe. If I do it with the right attitude, a little more consciously, that is also sadhana. So, right from the involuntary actions to the most elaborate things, everything has been mentioned. All this is yajna. It can be performed as sadhana, and there are many more which are mentioned in the Veda. Vitataha, they are all scattered as though. Everywhere you find all these different types of sadhanas, even in the Upanishads, in the Karma Kanda portions, in the Upasana Kanda portion of the Veda, everywhere we find various such sadhanas that are given. But one thing understand, Arjuna, what? All these sadhanas, karmajan viddhitan sarvan, tan sarvan yajnan, all these sadhanas, please understand them to be karmajan. They are all born out of and sustained by action. So, why do I perform an yajna? Okay, knowing the yajna or knowing the sadhana, this is the sadhana to be performed. Is it sufficient? Just by knowing what is to be done, the result is not achieved. Even if it is purification of mind, but just by knowing it is not achieved, I have to do it also. And why do I need to perform this sadhana? That also because of my past karma. It is because of my past karma, I am here today. And therefore, I need to perform these sadhanas. And All these sadhanas are not just knowing. In Gurudev's words, knowing is not doing, doing is doing. So now, I know that will not be sufficient. What will make me a doctor? Getting an admission in the medical college, studying well and passing all my exams well. That will make me a doctor. No. So now, are you not going to do anything? I know it. Is it not enough? No, it is not enough. You have to act. So just by knowing, no, karmajan, they have to be practiced. So they are born out of action and they are supposed to be put into practice, they are supposed to be done. Only then it will lead us to our goal. Karmajan vidhitan sarvan. So its birth and its sustenance is action. Now the point is, what is the basis of action? Why do we need to act? So any action we need to do, even let us no, we have duties. Okay, if we have duties, why do we need to perform duties? Because if I don't do, still it will remain. I have to some or the other time perform. So better to do it now itself. So which means I feel the need to do it. Or sometimes the actions are performed for the sake of fulfillment of desires. So either it is the desire to fulfill my duty and be free, or desire to get something specific and therefore I perform duties. So whatever it may be, but there is some desire behind the action. It may be a selfish desire, it may be a selfless desire, but there is something behind it. So any action that I undertake is because of some or the other desire. Okay, now where did the desire come from? Why is there desire? The desire is because of a sense of incompleteness. I don't feel I am complete in myself. Therefore, I feel if I get this object, I will be fulfilled. I will be completed. So, desire means there is a sense of incompleteness. But what is my true identity? At least the scriptures and my guru says that my true identity is infinite, ever complete, ever fulfilled. Now, if I am ever complete and still feel I am incomplete, inadequate, and therefore need something to fulfill me, and that is called desire, then behind desire, this sense of incompleteness is arising out of ignorance of myself. I do not know I am infinite. I do not know I am complete in myself. Therefore, this desire is arising. So, what is the cause of desire? Ignorance. So, what is the root cause of any action? Ignorance. So, I have to perform actions in order to keep the sadhanas also going. All these different yajnas, all these different sadhanas are also because of ignorance. Till there is ignorance, sadhana is required. Sometimes even before starting the sadhana, we sometimes think about how long do we have to do this? Like, in the doctor's prescription also it is said, take this medicine for 5 days. Okay, 5 days, I know. But in sadhana, it is never said that do this for so many. It may be little bit like, Navaratri, you do upvas for 9 days. That is all okay. But certain sadhanas you do, till when? So, till that ignorance is there. That only Puja Gurudev used to, in different words for us to understand, he used to say that till you eat, you do sadhana. Because till the ignorance, even after getting knowledge, we will continue eating. So sadhana continues. So the point is, it is needed for me only until this ignorance is there. So karmajan vidhitan sarvan. Remember Arjuna, please know this. All these sadhanas, they have been mentioned in the scriptures for us to grow. But us means who? Those who are in ignorance. Once I understand that it is all related to ignorance, then what happens? Shankaracharya ji beautifully says, it is related to ignorance means it is not related to me. It is related to karma means it is not related to me. Because I, the true self, am beyond karma. I am nishkarma. So there is no action in the self. Action is only in the realm of two. Where there are two, there is action. Where there is only one without a second, there is no action. So karmajan vidhitan sarvan means all these different activities that are prescribed, all these are in the realm of ignorance alone, in the realm of karma. It is not affecting me as the self. So therefore, karma does not lead to directly knowing myself. It prepares me for knowledge, but not directly leads me to liberation. Yes, earlier it was said that whoever acts in this manner, in spite of actions, is not bound and is ever liberated. But that liberation is through knowledge and not directly through action. So action cannot give liberation directly. Action can prepare one for knowledge, and that knowledge only liberates. So here Bhagavan is saying, know that all these sadhanas are karmajan. All these are related to action. They are born out of action. They are sustained by action, which means it is not producing me, it is not impacting me, it is not binding or releasing me. I was never bound. So as the pure self, karmajan, tan sarvan karmajan vidhi. So it is related to karma, not me. Evam jnatva vimokshase. If you know this, hey Arjuna, you will be liberated. So this is the ultimate knowledge that all these actions do not affect me, impact me. This external world, even the instruments of action also do not impact me. Just this knowledge is liberating. So what is to be done? Keep performing all these sadhanas and pursue knowledge. So many sadhanas, bahuvidhaha yajnaha, so many sadhanas are given. Bhagavan, don't give me options and all. So many sadhanas, you pick whatever you want. No. Can you tell me which is the best? No, we go to the shop. Give me the best. That shopkeeper, is he going to say that only this is best and rest is all? Not. He will say everything is best. Whatever you take is best only. That is what he is going to say. But Bhagavan is not like that. Bhagavan is very clear. Bhagavan, can you tell me which is the best one of all this? So here Bhagavan is talking about, you know, what are all these sadhanas, where is its place? So in the verse number 33, he is saying, Shreyan dravyamayad yajnat jnana yajnah parantapa sarvam karmakhilam partha ज्ञाने परिसमाप्यते. हे पार्थ, हे परंतप, O son of Pritha, O scorcher of enemies, I would like to inform you that all these sadhanas, if you look at, most of them are dravyamaya yajna. Dravyamaya means where something is used, some props, some instrument, something is necessary. So where, for example, Havan also, that is also yajna, puja also is yajna. So everywhere some dravya is used. Earlier even dravya yajna also was talked about, dhanam, etc. So all these different external practices, dravyamayad yajnat, Shreyan, the best, greatest is Jnana Yajna, is the Yajna of knowledge. What is Jnana Yajna? We had seen that in which, in the fire of knowledge, the ignorance is burnt away. So that is why this discourse is also Puja Gurudev named them as Jnana Yajna, taking the phrase from this Bhagavad Gita only. So Jnana Yajna is the greatest among all these sadhanas. Oh, how do you say that? Why greatest is Jnana Yajna? So previous verse, what did he have seen? He had said, Karmajan Vidditan Sarvan Evam Jnatva Vimokshase. So if you understand that all these sadhanas are action oriented, and just by merely knowing this, you will be liberated. Why? Because the knowledge is the highest yajna or highest sadhana. All other sadhanas are only preparatory to attain knowledge. Shreyan dravyamayad yajnat jnana yajna parantapa. O Arjuna, it is the jnana yajna, the knowledge sacrifice, which is the greatest. Why do you say that? Why is it the greatest? Because sarvam karma akhilam partha jnane parisamapyate. Because, O Partha, all karma, akhilam karma. Karma, when we say, we have to understand akhilam means along with its fruits. Everything, the entire action and its results, that whole thing is jnane parisamapyate. It all dissolves, completes, ends in jnanam. So dravyamayad yajnat jnana yajna shreyan. Why? Because every karma ultimately ends in knowledge. For example, if I was, let us say, in my dream, asked to, given a list of things to be done, that all these things you have to do. So I am saying so many things I have to complete. I start one by one. Okay, this is done, this is done, this is done. This seems to be an endless list of tasks I have to do. I keep on doing, running here and there. And as I keep on completing, I'm saying still so much left. When am I going to complete? It is the end of the day and still it is not done. And suddenly I wake up. When I woke up, what happened to all the actions that have been completed? Where are they? And what happened to all the pending actions? What happened to the results of the actions that were done already? All that, what happened to all of that? As soon as I woke up and I understood that all those tasks, the list, the running around, each and every action, everything was my mind alone, nothing else. Then what happened? In that knowledge of myself and the dream, which was not different from myself, in that knowledge, all the actions parisamapyate got dissolved. After that, neither do I have to face the consequences of the actions I have already completed, nor do I have to have the stress of completion of the remaining tasks. Because sarvam karma khilam jnane parisamapyate. Similarly, once I have known myself, once I have known this actionless self is pervading all this entire world, the entire universe, the entire creation, then in that jnanam, sarvam karmakhilam parisamapyate. All actions just end. So therefore, jnana yajna is the highest. Otherwise, every sadhana, we have to keep on doing. But once knowledge happens, then over. So after that, even if we sit and study the scripture, nobody is going to stop us from doing it. But nobody is even going to force us to do it if we are not doing it. Because nothing else is needed to do. Oh, done. What was the purpose? It has been attained. There is complete fulfillment. Over. I have realized who I really am. I have realized that I am one without a second. I have woken up from this dream of ignorance. Then, sarvam karma jnane parisamapyate. So there is nothing more to be done. That is the greatness of this knowledge. Self knowledge is different from the objective knowledge, because objective knowledge I may know it, but I have to work for its attainment. Self knowledge, I know it, I already know it. Then I don't have to do anything. For example, we all must have searched for certain things like the house key or car key, spectacles, or some necklace. We must have all searched for these things. So I start searching. Where are my specs? Where are my specs? I'm not able to find them. Where are my specs? I've been looking for them. And the whole household, I am not letting anyone do anything else except come join me, look for the specs. I am not able to find them. I have to go out. I am not able to find my specs. I am not able to find. And everybody has joined me also. They are all searching here, there, everywhere, in cupboards, on tables, and even in the refrigerator. Or maybe opened the fridge, wanted to take something, put the specs there by mistake. So look in the refrigerator also. Everywhere I look for, where did it go? It was right there, I had kept on the table last night, and I'm not able to find. Suddenly, then the whole household is searching. Neighbor comes in. What are you doing? Looking for my specs. Really? Are you serious? Yes, you can also help now. Don't stand there and keep asking unnecessary question. Are you serious or not? Of course I'm serious. So then what is it through which you are looking for the specs? What do you mean? It is right there, sitting on your nose. Oh, it is already there. I was wearing the specs all this while. Yes. And looking for it. Yes. How was I looking? Through the specs only I was looking. And I was searching for my spectacles. As soon as I knew I am already wearing it, then what happened? In this jnanam, in this knowledge, sarvam karma, all the action of searching, parisamapyate, ended. All action of searching ends in the knowledge that I am already wearing my specs. Sometimes in the pocket there is a key and I am searching everywhere. Finally, I find it in the pocket only. As soon as I find it, there is complete silence. What happened? Did you find it? How will I say that all the while I was carrying in my pocket only? It was already there. Sometimes some chain, necklace also. It is there. Somewhere here and there in the clothes it must have got lost. Where is my chain? Oh, gold chain, gold chain, gold chain, gold chain. And then suddenly something was shining. Oh, what happened? Oh, it is here only. Oh, I didn't realize. It is already there. And as soon as that knowledge happens, do I have to do anything? I don't need to do anything. As soon as the knowledge happens, all karma ends then and there. Jnane parisamapyate sarvam karma akhilam. So therefore, that is what Jnana Yajna is the highest. That doesn't mean I only pursue knowledge directly. I have to prepare myself, purify my mind. So what is the sequence? The sequence is I perform all the Dravya Yajna Ityadi, all the preparatory means, and get the purity of mind. With that purity of mind, I pursue knowledge, and through knowledge, I am liberated. That is the journey of every seeker. Oh, so final step is only knowledge, is it? Yes, final step is knowledge. How can I get that knowledge? But have you done the previous sadhanas and all? I am doing. Don't keep on asking me that. Have you done this? Have you done this? Anything I am asking, you are only asking me. Did you do it already? I will do it. Don't be in a hurry. Be patient. You tell me everything what you want to tell me. Give me the entire idea. Since childhood, I have been asked that read the entire question paper, only then start answering. Like that, I want to know the entire plan, only then I will start doing the sadhana also. Okay, I will tell you, but then please remember you have to do. I will do. I don't again and again say you have to do, you have to do. Yes, I will do. I am not escaping from doing. I will do it. But how to gain this knowledge? So once we have a pure mind, we are ready for knowledge. How to gain this knowledge? So now in the next verse, Bhagavan is beautifully saying that Tadvidhi pranipatena परिप्रश्नेन सेवया उपदेक्ष्यन्ति ते ज्ञानम् ज्ञानिनस्तत्त्वदर्शिनः. तत् तत् ज्ञानम विद्धि. O Arjuna, know that knowledge, gain that knowledge. Which knowledge are we talking about? You have to remember that same karmanya karmayah pashet akarmani cha karmayah. That knowledge. Seeing in action, action in action. Seeing the one in the many, many in the one. That knowledge. Brahmarpanam Brahma Havihi Brahmatno Brahmanahutam. That knowledge, that vision of knowledge. Vidhi, gain that knowledge. Know that truth. Yeah, how? So three things are pointed out here. Three things one has to do. What is it? Pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya. Three. So all these are means to gain this knowledge. What is to be done? Pranipatena. Pranipata means namaskar. Oh, so I do namaskar, I will get knowledge. It is so nice. Whom should I do namaskar to? To a guru. Oh, guru also required, is it? If I do namaskar to someone like just like that, it is not. Guru is required. Oh, guru is needed. Okay. Where will I get a guru? Can you tell me which place good gurus are available? I will get one. We often go guru shopping. Go to this Rishikesh and Haridwar and all these places. Many sannyasis. What are you doing? I am looking for a guru. I was told that as you go higher and higher in the altitude, you get better varieties. So I want a good variety of guru. But then if you go too high, the problem is that again and again coming and meeting becomes a difficulty. So I want a moderate quality where not too high altitude also, but accessible also, like that. Can you get something? So we can't shop for a guru. We can't look for a guru. We can't even know who is a guru. We are not qualified to even recognize a guru. So what should be done? Guru is required. So how to get a guru? This is, we have to become a good student. If we become a good shishya, Guru will automatically appear in our lives. Appear does not mean that I was sitting alone, doing suddenly, oh, Guru appeared in my life. Not like that. Because these words also very carefully we have to use. Otherwise, I am waiting. No, Guru is appearing. Guru is not tube light to appear suddenly. Top ma, Guru came. So, Guru appears means somehow we will be led to the Guru. Somehow we will find the Guru. And somehow the Guru will also accept us. It is a mutual thing. So, how to find a Guru? Find the Shishya within. A Guru will come. It is said, the Lord Himself in great compassion sees when a Shishya is ready, He Himself takes form of a Guru and teaches. And this principle is true for all times, for everyone. For individuals also, each and every one of us. If we are ready as students, the teacher will come to us. The Lord Himself will come to us as a teacher. That is the greatness of this principle. So we don't need to find a Guru, we have to find the Shishya within us. We have to be a good qualified student. That is where I have to work. So if I work towards being a good disciple, the Guru will come to me. And that Guru, to him, what do we do? Pranipata. Pranipata means fall at his feet. Literally meaning just like a stick falling at the feet. Straight. Pranipata. More than the body falling at the feet, it is the mind that has to be surrendered at the feet of the Guru. So in the science of Vedanta, it is said a qualified student goes to a great master. That going to the master itself is a very important part. I go there, it is said, the scriptures say, I go there with dry firewood. The dry firewood is a symbol of the condition of my mind, of the condition of my intellect. It is dry. Dry means it does not have the moisture of attachment. It is completely dry, with dispassion, with all the qualifications that are required in a student. I go with all readiness and submit myself at the feet of the Guru. And the Guru says, offer this firewood in the fire pit, in the Yajna Kunda, symbolically saying that all this ignorance in the mind is offered in the fire of knowledge. What remains is only the brilliant fire, the knowledge alone. So, Guru accepts that responsibility. So, we have to be a good student. Then, accordingly, the teacher comes to us. Sometimes we have this thing, nowadays so many fake gurus are there and all. How do we find out? That is not our responsibility. Bhagavan has not burdened us with that responsibility of find out who is real, who is fake. We have to be a real disciple, not a fake disciple. That's all. Because if I am a fake disciple, fake guru only will come to me. And if I am a fake disciple, the real guru also, if he comes to me, I will learn something gadbad only. Because I myself am fake. I am not a good disciple. But if I am a good disciple, even if by chance I reach a fake guru, I will learn the right things. Because I am a true disciple. But Bhagavan will not lead us to any such place. We will be led to the right person. Puja Gurudev's story is the greatest proof of this. At that time, he himself wanted to expose all these sannyasis that they are all burden on this earth and they do nothing, they don't contribute anything, and they are just living there, and then they take people's money away. But because of his sincerity and that truthful quest, he was led to Swami Shivanand Maharaj. If he was led to some other fake sannyasi of those times, it would have just ended up. Gurudev himself has written somewhere that if I was led to anybody else except Shivanand Maharaj, he said that it would have ended up in a very beautiful, celebrated article on the sannyasi being a burden on people, and I would have got various awards, and I would be a celebrated journalist of those times, forgotten in a few years. But his legacy lives on because he met Swami Shivanand Maharaj. And how did he reach there? What happened? Because he was a true seeker. So if we are true seekers, we want the reality and nothing but the reality. We will be led to the true Guru who can guide us. And when we go there, pranipata, complete surrender, unconditional surrender. Surrender means unconditional. That I have come to you. Now whatever you say, however you keep me, I will stay. And I will live according to your command. That kind of surrender, pranipata. Second is seva, sushrusha, serving the Guru. In Upanishads, we have so many such mentions where the Shishya goes to the Guru and the Guru says, stay here, do some seva for some time, then we will meet, then we will see. No guarantee that you do seva, after that I will give you answers to your question. No, we will see later. Now you do seva. The Shishya did not feel, he will make me do all the work of the ashram and then suddenly he will say, I don't know any answer, go away. And then it is such a risk. I have to do proper risk analysis. Only then I will decide to stay and serve. Service upfront before is a very dangerous investment of time. I have to think through this. Guru, I'll come back to you tomorrow morning. I will discuss with my family members if I should stay and serve here or I should look for somebody else. So the student also has immense faith that this Guru will guide me and I will be able to understand and walk the path with the help of this Guru. So that immense faith in the Guru as well as oneself, the student has this quality, and the teacher also needs to see how sincere the student is. So that sincerity also is tested in this manner. And seva, we say serve the Guru. The expression somehow feels like I am doing something for the Guru. It seems like seva, offer seva to the Guru, means Guru is receiving something and I am offering something. It is like that. It seems to be like that. But actually, seva is the requirement of the Shishya and not of the Guru. Guru does not need seva. Shishya needs to do seva. Why? Because seva is the means to tune our mind with the Guru. To be able to understand what the Guru wants without him saying it. How will that happen? When I serve. When I serve, what will happen? I observe. And when I observe and serve, then I deserve. So this is what is required. I have to spend time. I have to offer my seva. Then the Guru also guides me. And sometimes the Guru says, I obey. And by obeying for some time, then there comes a time when before the Guru says, I have understood and I do it. Why this is important for a disciple is because the Guru is going to teach me the knowledge of that truth which cannot be communicated with words. I am going to be learning about that truth which is beyond description. So the words are not going to be important. The words may be carriers or pointers, but they are not going to be descriptors. They are not going to take me there. So I have to be so tuned that if these words are spoken, it means this, and this is where my mind should go and reaches there. So I have to go beyond the words. I have to have that kind of tuning where words are not required. And if it cannot happen in the day to day activities of life in the transactional world, then what to talk about that which is beyond. So therefore, seva is a very, very important requirement for the student to offer, not for the guru, because guru can live without me and my seva. In fact, guru has to go through my seva. Bear with me. Guru, I want to serve you. Okay. I have to make sure that I give you knowledge soon. Otherwise, I will have to go through this seva. So actually, Guru has to go through under difficulty. And so we have to do what the Guru wants, not we what I can do this, Guru. If you want, you take. I can only do this. I know how to press the feet. But there is no pain in the feet. Then what is happening? What is paining? Tell me. Neck is paining. I can press that also. I know you are without that also, you are pressing that only. So it is not what I can do or what I want to do or what I feel like doing. It is not my ability, etc. I have to be available for what the Guru wants. That is called seva. Sometimes Guru may not want all these things. Guru may want us to just follow the instructions that he has given. Guru wants us to live a better life. Guru wants us to follow the scriptural injunctions. That we will not do. We will do everything else that we are comfortable with. Guru, there is a very good music program. You want to come? No, I don't want to come. No, I am going. So you go. No, it will not look good if you don't come and I go. So let us all go. You come. Why do you want to take me? That is my seva. My seva that you come to the music program. So different types of ideas we have that, I want to offer this to the Guru. So many people used to come to Swami Taponji Maharaj. I want to make ashram for you. That is the concept of seva. Tapon Maharaj said, no, I don't want ashram. So what should I do? At least can we, kind of give a better living space we can create for you. No, I don't want, it is fine. Whatever is there is enough. Okay, can we bring some laddus for you? I don't need. What can we do for you? This is okay. Get up early in the morning. Do some japa. Do some meditation. That all okay, Guru. But what can I do for you? The Guru says that only it is for me only you do. Why? Because when you do japa meditation, I will be free for some time. So seva, what is the concept of seva? It may be some actions also. It may be in physical presence of the Guru. It may be somewhere distant also. It may be just an attitude. Most important is the bhava, the attitude of seva. Whatever I am doing, even if I am living a healthy life, it is seva of my Guru. That seva bhava is what is important. Even if I am eating so that I have proper strength to be able to do my Guru's work. So even it may appear like I am doing something not directly for the Guru, but ultimately it is only to serve him. So what the Guru wants to be able to offer that is called seva. And after that, whenever the Guru is pleased with us, is now he is convinced that okay, now I am ready for gaining this knowledge, to be able to understand things beyond the words. There is enough tuning. Then Guru says, okay, you have some questions? Ask. What is a question? Sometimes if they are not real, genuine questions, we went with some question and then Guru says, serve for some time. I lived there, served. Then one day Guru says, okay, now you are ready. Tell me, what is your question? What question? Are you sure I had told you that I had question? What question? I only forget. And Guru has to remember. Remember, you came here and then you said that you had questions and all. That was what, so many months ago. How will I remember what questions I had? So sometimes if they are not genuine questions, the question also disappears. Because when I do seva, my mind is further purified, and with that purified mind, all the questions also sometimes disappear if they are not real deep questions. But the deep questions remain, and those are the questions we ask the Guru. Pariprashnena, to be able to ask. So we are not in a hurry to ask. I think when Guru is pleased, when Guru feels it's the right time, and say, okay, now you ask. And then in the Chandogya Upanishad, there is this chapter where Indra and Virochan go to Prajapati to ask for knowledge. It was 33 years they stayed there and did seva. After 33 years, he was called. And Devatas, so 33 years. In the Manusha Loka, Prashnopanishad says 1 year they were supposed to live there, did seva, the disciples, and then the Guru suddenly called them all and said, now ask your questions. They all remembered their questions and they asked also. They were very clear with their questions by then, because initially questions are all very confusing, clouded. We also don't know what we want to know. But by doing seva, by living with the Guru, we start getting greater clarity as to what do I want to know. That is what we see in all different scriptures. Even in the Kathopanishad, Nachiketa asks questions twice. First time he asks as a boon, he's not very clear. He says, some people say after death there is something, some people say it is not there. No, I want to really know what is your verdict on this. What is really the matter? You tell me. Not very clear. But after some time listening to the Guru and all, after staying with the Guru for some time, then I want to know that which is beyond time, that which is beyond action, that which is beyond cause and effect. I want to know that reality. The one which you are experiencing right now, I also want to experience that. That clarity in that question. Even in Vivek Chudamani, Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji has said this only. And he has given details of this verse only, has been elaborated in the beginning of Vivek Chudamani. The Shishya goes there, I am in so much of trouble, please accept me as your disciple. I don't know what to do. I am very, very, miserable. Not clear. Okay, you're miserable. What do you want? I just came to you, that's all. But after listening to the Guru a little bit, then there is clarity. Tak, 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 tak. The disciple asks question after question after question. So these are my questions. Please tell me. So that clarity of asking question also comes when we serve the Guru, when we surrender and serve. So this pranipata, seva and pariprashna, this is the way of doing the knowing this truth or gaining this knowledge. So if we look at it from these three things, if we look at it from our instruments perspective, seva by the body, pranipata, surrender with the mind, and pariprashna, questioning with the intellect, inquiry with the intellect. So body, mind, intellect, all three integrated at the feet of the Guru and trying to pursue this knowledge. Then what will happen? Said, this much only you have to do, Arjun. And he says to Arjun, it is for us also. That this much only is our job as a disciple. Then te jnaninaha, those wise masters, they will upadekshanti. They will instruct us. They will give us the knowledge. Te jnanam. That jnanam will come to us from the masters, through the masters. Now this upadekshanti, it is, although it is given in plural, you have to understand that adararthe bahuvachanam. Plural is used to, respectfully refer to them. So we don't say he will give you. Although in English it is done, but In Sanskrit, it is reverentially we are referring to the master and saying, Master, they will give. Upadekshanti te jnana. Who are they? Jnaninaha tattvadarshinaha. Jnani means the one who is well versed in the scriptures. And Tattvadarshi means one who has experienced the truth directly. Both these are required because well versed in scriptures, because words have to be chosen to communicate something that is beyond words. So it is difficult. So well versed in the scriptures, studied properly. But only studied, know the words of the scriptures, but no experience. Then, if any guidance is required by the disciple, that okay, I am doing this, but then I'm encountering this obstacle. I'm not able to go beyond this. What should I do? So to be able to guide the disciples at every step. So to be able to communicate jnaninaha, well versed in scriptures, and to be able to guide through various stages of evolution, tattvadarshinaha, that is experienced that supreme reality. Such a guru will guide you, don't worry. So what do I have to do? Pranipata, seva, pariprashna. So that is my job. So this is the way of gaining that supreme knowledge, and it will come to you, Arjuna. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.